There are a lot of good ultimates in Infinite World, but only 10 can make the cut. So what makes an ultimate one of the best? Simple. Just toss out all gameplay and only pay attention to how they look. Brutality, awesomeness, humor, and just plain badassery is what we look for on this list. So which 10 made it? Guess you're about to find out. Of course, the Demon King had to make an appearance on this list. The attack is simply unforgiving. First step, slash them into pieces. Second step, third step, blast into the face. Now let's take another look at that blast. He flies right at them, stops, holds out his hand, and only starts to charge once his target looks up. After all, isn't killing someone in a horribly brutal way twice as fun and satisfying if they see it coming and not being able to stop it? I know what you're thinking. How can this only be number 10? Simple. The other ones are just better. There is a problem with this ultimate that holds it back, too. Out of all the slashes, you don't see any of them hit. It really takes from the attack not being able to see the sword go through them.
Most satisfying.
Where to start? Well, first of all he forms a nice ball of energy. Then he charges forward laughing like an idiot. Once he is in close range, that nice ball of energy he formed earlier gets blown up point blank range. I don't mean near them, he literally punches it into them. But that's only the start of the beating. He then goes to just beat the crap out of them before grabbing their head. He then proceeds to hold them like a rag doll and then slams them into the ground. While that would be enough for most people, Broly is not happy with just that, so he flies back with more idiotic laughing and fires a burst that makes the planet go boom. I think that about sums it all up. A nice brutal attack that ends with planet destruction. Like Dabura though, the main beating is skipped. What does this game have against me wanting to watch someone get the snot kicked out of them anyway?
Okay, Planet, give me that stupid energy. Hang on! However, this is where it ends.
And yet another time when Cell is better than Broly. I know what many of you are thinking, or yelling right now. But Cell never used the Spirit Bomb. Why is this on the best list? Simple. What he says.
Okay, Planet, give me that stupid energy.
That line has got to be the best line ever in any DBZ game. How could you possibly have a top 10 list without that line? It would go against the very reason these lists are formed. That doesn't explain why Cell can use the Spirit Bomb though. Good thing I can explain it. We all know how Goku makes one. Asks for energy, he gets it, blah blah, seen it a million times before already, who cares? There is one huge difference that Cell does to form his though. He asks for stupid energy. While Goku politely asks for energy, Cell demands stupid energy. Stupid energy is a much darker type of energy, and through the twisted hands of Cell, he creates a negative Spirit Bomb formed from all the stupidity in the world. So, I hope that clears it all up.
Even more satisfying than I imagined.
shows why Hercule is the champ. By the first punch, the fight is already over. Using his ultimate delay dynamite punch, he seals the fate of his unfortunate opponent. It is sad to see them think they still have a fighting chance after getting hit with such a powerful attack. Though, being the good sport that he is, the champ plays along. If I didn't know better, I would say he was scared, but we all know there's no one stronger than the champ, so that just goes to show what a great actor he is. Further showing what a great sport he is, he gives the loser a small gift before the end of the match. They didn't get to play with it much though. After a few seconds, the delayed punch takes effect and they get blown out of the arena. No one can stand up to the champ.
That's what you get!
I'm sure a good number of you are wondering why this move is as high as it is. Simple really. 2 moments. The first one here, and the second one here. This ultimate covers what you want to see in an ultimate. The look of terror on the target's face as they look up to see death staring down at them, followed by the pain as they are blasted into oblivion. The only problem with this one is how rather boring the attack itself is. Sure, the reaction you get from people is great, but the attack could use some sprucing up. Oh yeah, there's also one more thing about this attack that is really good. The explosion is pretty.
I was hoping for better.
What doesn't this attack have? Humor, embarrassment, and badassness. It's all there. It starts off in a very cartoony manner with landing face first on the ground in a position that only appears in cartoons. Then, a quick chuck at the helmet causes her opponent to see stars while slowly hopping backwards off balance. This is where it all changes though. It goes from funny to just badass. It is in this moment here that Vidal's unlucky target learns she's going to kick my ass. And kick it she does. A boot to the face, a punch to the stomach, and end it all, an elbow to the back to send them crashing into the ground. So let's check this off. Broken chin? Check. Internal bleeding? Check. Broken spine? Check. After all this, they finally learned their lesson of not picking a fight with a Cape Vidal. Finally, if you compare the damage from Vidal's ultimate to this one, you learn that this one is stronger, thus proving once and for all that Vidal is stronger than Gohan.